Howard, thank you very much for joining us. So just update us on the COVID numbers at the school. Presumably the teachers were all vaccinated. Is everyone doing okay?
Well, thank you very much for having us. Yes, I can confirm that at Grey College Secondary School here in Bloemfontein, about 60 people, which includes 53 learners, 7 teachers, among them the headmaster and the deputy headmaster, have tested positive. And these cases are since the learners came back to school around the 3rd of August. And when they came, I think we were at the same school. We had about 8 learners who were positive, and the number is, exponentially escalated to 60. At around 10:30 today, we had about 60 people, including those learners who tested positive. And I'm told by experts that this is what is called a double outbreak, because in a school, if you have got 30 people who tested positive, that is referred to as an outbreak. But in this case, the number is doubled to 60, and therefore is a double outbreak, and therefore is a concern to us.
How many people in the school?
Learners 53, and then educators.
No, I mean, sorry,
7.
I mean in total. How big is the school population?
Well, the school will be at, remember this is a high school, grade 8 to grade 12, and then you will be having almost about between around 500 learners.
Okay, so it's quite a significant outbreak. Have you been able to trace the source of what you're calling this double outbreak? Do you know how it happened?
Yeah, well, the answer here, remember this is one of the best schools, not only in the country, but in the SADC region. We'll have parents seeking admission throughout the country in all the provinces. So when the learners are on recess, obviously they go to a respective home, and then when they came back, we then experience these kinds of upsets. So we really attribute that to that, because learners are coming from all over the country, all over the SADC region, and most of them, we have got 3 hostels. Most of those learners are staying in a hostel. That is where we are experiencing. And that also indicates and demonstrates that in our school, which is a very highly controlled environment, it means that we have all the measures in place to make sure that we detect at a very early stage this kind of cases, and then we're able to bring in our sister department, which is Department of Health, to come in to make a mapping and so forth, and we're able to detect. So it shows really that our procedure is working.
So the school's closed now. Do you know how long it will stay closed for?
Well, we have decided after we have been advised by the Department of Health that we temporarily suspend classes from today until the 23rd of August. We will be bringing learners in a staggered format. We are not going to bring all the learners at the same time. Grade 10 to 12 will be back under a very strong supervision by our district official on the 23rd, and then the grade 8 and 9 will be back on the 30th.
All right. Well, thank you very much for updating us on the news. Grey College in the Free State in Bloemfontein has had to close. 53 pupils, 7 teachers, including the principal and the deputy principal, have become infected with COVID-19. And that was Howard Ndaba, who speaks for the Free State Education Department. Let's stay